Hey guys, JH in the wind tunnel again. We're just getting killed with the weather here, guys. You just can't get a half an hour without rain or cyclonic winds. Just ridiculous. Okay, just today I want to title today's videos JH's 2 non-negotiables in his channel lock protocol. And there's some rain coming in, guys, so I'll try and do this as quick as I can, and I'm struggling with the audio. Look at this, look, 70 Ks. Okay, now what are the 2 non-negotiables? Okay, now the first one is this. Watch my arm. See how I get my arm in there, guys, nice and close to my body? Now why do I want to do that? A, it gives me good connection. It lets me get in the channel early. If I'm out here like that, I feel like I'm going to go sideways too much initially in the backswing. Whereas if I'm in here, I'm already in the channel. All I've got to do is just push it over there. So for me, I want my trail arm as close to my body as I possibly can get it. Now I've tried having my arm out. Now it may suit you guys to have your arm out. It doesn't suit me. So that's why I'm saying this is JH's non-negotiable. Now there's actually 3 non-negotiables for me. And the second one for me, without question, is the ready code. And the ready code, for people who are not familiar, is simply this: that we get to the top and we don't hit the ball till we're ready. Now that's hard to do, and it's hard to do for someone like me who has a very quick transition in his golf swing and has always had the lead side starting to go forward on the backswing. I've always done that because I've got very strong legs, very powerful legs, and they tend to take over and dominate my golf swing to my detriment. So the ready code. What's the ready code, Joe? Ready code's this. Take the club to here, push it back, take it to here, then wait. And have, okay, I will never get to the stage where I actually pause. But all I want to do is have less anxiety and quickness and abruptness at the top of the swing. I want to get back there, set the club. Jack Nicklaus had a great line where he said he always wanted to complete his backswing. That was his only thought in his golf swing, was to complete his backswing. Now completing the backswing means you're getting back there and you're setting the golf club. I very rarely complete my backswing. So I want to do that. I want to improve my ability to set the golf club and have a ready code at the top. I really want to do that. Now the other thing, guys, which I haven't spoken about before, but for me, with the, excuse me, okay, for me, I've been experimenting with a number of things, but what I find gives me my best ball striking by far is when I maintain whatever flex I set in my legs in the backswing. If I maintain that at impact, the better the contact. Why? Because the more flex that I can have in my legs at impact and coming into the ball, the more that my shoulders will stop spinning. If I get here, guys, and I start to downswing and I start to drive the legs up, apart from the radius increasing and giving me a potential to hit a thinner shot, or one that's not quite in the middle of the club, as I stand up, the hips want to spin because this action's happening here anatomically, and the midriff will go and it will take the shoulders. But if I sit like this here, now that's a drill. Now that's very Mo Normanish. But if I can do that, I really do maintain I'm still fighting this bug, guys. I really do maintain It's hard for me to talk because my throat is so bad. I really do maintain my radius coming in, I maintain my stability, and I maintain the weight on that trail side. Now whatever that amount of flex is, guys, that's what I want to have. If I have that, I want to have that at impact. Now that's actually sitting, that's the first shot of the day. That's actually sitting into the shot. Now that's a drill. I'm actually sitting in there. Mo used to call it hatching the egg, because Mo was very much like buckle, sit and slide. But he said to sit was that he felt that he had an egg there and he wanted to hatch the egg. Now I've tried a lot of different things in channel lock, but I find them more, and the reason it's easy for me and the reason it's beneficial to me is because I've hit hundreds of thousands or probably 1 million Mo Norman type shots. So I have that in my golf swing anyway, if I let it happen. But the main thing for me, guys, if that trail leg stays bent, it really does keep that weight on that trail axis. Okay, so trail arm close to the body. Nice bit of bend in that trail leg. Here. Ready code. Now if you do it slowly, guys, if you do this slowly, you'll get the feeling. All of these things, if you do them slow, you'll get the feeling of what the club is doing. Watch what happens here. If I have the swing tension here, I take the club back here. I feel loading here. I feel loading here. I'm sitting into the shot. Now, as soon as I move my lead shoulder up, watch what happens to the club. And for people that are having trouble with overplaning, and I'm going to do a video for John Hudson, because John was saying that he has trouble coming over the ball. Now I'll probably put that video up for everybody. I was only going to put it up for John, but I'll probably put it up for everybody because it incorporates a facet that I think a lot of people have trouble with. And that is from the top of the swing here, that happening. Now how does that happen? If you take the club to the top of the swing and stop here, guys, to stop that happening, because what's happening there, that lead shoulder is going forward and it's going down. And watch what happens to the club. It's moving out. Now to get rid of that, I do one thing and one thing only, simplicity. I just tilt the shoulder. Watch what happens to the club. Just tilt the shoulder up. Watch where the club goes. That's called underplaning. And that immediately gets rid of the overplaning. So if you go to here and you move that way, the club tips this way. Now it's very hard to recover from there, guys. So just think. Take the club to here. Just move the lead shoulder up. I'll do it side on. You won't hear the audio, but watch what happens with the club. I don't have to do anything. I'm just moving my left shoulder up. But watch what happens if I move it down. I go forward, the club goes forward. Now what will also help you guys to get that shoulder up and to get that lead side doing that as opposed to that is this. You get to the top of the swing here, just move that lead knee that way. Just move it like that. Move it in a radial circle out there and around. You want to take your lead knee across the target line where your club head's going. Now I've never mentioned this before in channel lock. I used to teach it in conventional swing because I used to teach Faldo's swing as well. And that's how Faldo started his downswing. He just moved that lead knee radially. And that underplanes the golf club. So you can do it two ways, guys. You can just pitch up the lead shoulder like that, or you can get there and you could just turn the lead knee like that. If I just turn the lead knee, I'll get here. Watch this, I'll just turn the lead knee. See the club drops behind me? That's just turning the lead knee. It pitches the lead shoulder up and the club underplanes. Conversely, if I take it here and I don't do anything with the lead knee and the lead knee is passive, which means the lead side is passive, watch what happens with the lead shoulder. It'll move there, and watch the shaft. It'll move there. Very important points for people who overplane. That's a very simplistic way of getting rid of the overplane. Guys, a little bit of rain coming in, so I'll just run for cover a little bit here, and if it goes away I'll come back and I'll actually hit some shots with the 3 JH protocols. But if not, they are the 3 protocols, and those other couple of features there are for stopping people that come over the top. Yeah, I think I'll be able to come back, guys. I might have to have a break for 20 minutes till the rain goes, or I might get blown away. I can just feel a bit of it. Okay guys, I'll come back and I'll actually hit some shots with those 3 JH protocols in them.